proud of our team and our guys. Nobody hates losing more than me. What this team has accomplished, I'm proud of them, happy for them, and I'm hungry to accomplish more. And the young guys, that was my message in the locker room, is get ready to get to work, because the product that we put on the field tonight and at some other points this season, I'm not going to be satisfied with going forward. So I think these guys, the young guys, are on the same page with me, and we're going to work our tails off to get better. I think we'll be more veteran next year. They're going to hear from the same people. They're going to be doing the same things. They're going to be running the same plays. We're going to have a
Time to shut up shop. Yep, finally here. Long day. The best part is I don't have to go too far to go home. Just shut up shop right here. Somebody asked me that earlier about if I'm still staying there and will I be leaving soon. I'm not leaving. I'm staying in Wayne Dent for the rest of the camp. You know, I probably got to refill on snacks in a couple more days. But I'm standing strong. I had tried some new chips yesterday. I don't know what kind it was. It was a whole different brand.
Me and him was on the phone one day, and he was like, "Oh, Tony, man, I'm thinking about sleeping in the Wayne Dent." I was like, "Yeah, I was saying the same thing, man. I might do the same thing." But I wasn't really serious though. He was serious.
He brought it to my attention before he did it, before camp started. He's like, yeah, this is my last ride, so put my all in it for this one. So I'm gonna try to just no distractions. And I was like, yeah, I might as well just buy into it too.
This is my roommate.
Hello.
He's a visitor.
He's a visitor to our domain.
He's only a visitor.
Honestly, I was not thrilled about it because they happened to be sleeping in my office. So I was a little bit curious on how this was going to work out. But to their credit, they've done a great job cleaning up after themselves. They don't blow their air mattress up until I'm out of there, and they tend to pick everything up by the time I get back.
If you're going to sleep, you have to sleep good.
He's picky about his. He's very, very picky. He had to get a foam mattress and all. You don't need all that.
No, I'm not gonna join Keem and Bam Bam. I'm gonna go sleep in my own bed, get a good night rest. I'm gonna let them do that, and I'm gonna go to my own place.
I talked to my brother about it at first, and he calls me like, you still staying in the Wayne Dance? And even my mom and everybody called me like, you still there? I was like, I'm not going nowhere. My mom was like, we coming up soon? I was like, well, you know where my house at. I'm still gonna be here though. I might go get a haircut or something, but I haven't been home yet. This is real.
That's crazy, man.
Well, people used to think like that we just slept in the locker room. I was like, no, we're not sleeping in the locker room. I was like, don't it stink in there? I was like, no, we're in the coach's office. Like, but they used to joke us about it. Like, bro, why y'all just go home? One, it's convenient with time. We can't miss anything because if we even try, it's like our coach come in there and play music.
Like sometimes janitors coming in, sometimes they come in like really early, be like 5 a.m. and they turn all the lights on. And you just be like, the ABC is like, oh sorry. I'm like, oh, like I ain't think they wasn't expecting for us to stay every day, and it was like 5 in the morning. Like that's that deep sleep too. Like
it's not surprising to me. It's not surprising that he would want to be all in, give everything he's got while he can. He's in there in the morning. He's there when we leave. I mean, it's really an unbelievable thing. His dedication, his will to be all in on this team and to try to be the leader and not leave this place. I mean, it says a lot about the young man and just his mental fortitude. It's an awesome deal.
Now we're going into year 2. Just overall, I think our guys, especially returning, have a really good grasp of what we're trying to get done on all 3 sides of the ball.
Games being around the corner, school starting, it's a big difference from fall camp where it was every day it was football. Wake up football, go to sleep football.
Obviously we haven't played the games yet, so we just got to take it game by game. We got a really good schedule, a tough schedule.
Knowing all the fans, they are excited to go. They're probably even more excited than us, but they are excited and reminding us, hey, August 31st, we ready for that, how the season's gonna go. It just add more fuel knowing that, hey, you have the fan support and season right around the corner.
I'm excited about this year. I think we're a lot better football team right now than we were at the same time last year. but predictions and experts' guesses on where we'll end up, I don't put much stock into that. I'm glad people think we're going to be a better football team, but we have to go out on the field and prove it. Hopefully we're prepared to do that. I think we're headed in the right direction. I think people are recognizing that. I think recruits are recognizing that, and media is recognizing that. It's still up to us to make it come to life, and I know we're doing the right things, and eventually that'll lead to success. Hopefully that success comes this year.
Ready? Sure. About time to go show the world what we work on, huh? Remember, guys, there's no such thing as a perfect call. There's no perfect defense. It's about 11 hats getting to the rock, playing as one single heartbeat. Okay? Remember now, boys, when we go out there, don't think about you. Think about everybody else staying in this circle. Right? Play for each other, love each other.
And the kicker will approach, and the 2017 college football season is underway. It's got a touchdown, UCF. Loudon throws two-point conversion. How about that for an opening drive? He's in the end zone. Touchdown. 50 yards from Mackenzie Milton.
And you know how hard a throw that is right there.
Mackenzie Milton. A little bit of Brett Favre rolled out. Point to the receiver. Goal. Gabriel Davis, the true freshman, with his first collegiate touchdown.
What a great surge and penetration by that defensive line.
He'll score from 16 yards out. Their pass is going to be intercepted. 25-30, 35, Neal to the 40-yard line. Trey Neal makes his first career interception as a UCF Knight. And Cam Stewart had time to bake a cake before they found him open. A gain of 60. Knights add 6 more and lead 36-10. Pass was caught, ball was fumbled, picked up. Kyle Gibson brings it back. Traquan Smith has his second touchdown of the night. UCF's got a 46-10 lead. The freshman from Memphis is in the end zone for UCF. Loose football. Collier with the hit. The Knights have the football, and the Knights put 60 on the board with that score. Sean Burgess-Becker came in to make the hit, and the football game comes to an end.
Hurricane Irma is barreling towards the Caribbean with winds reaching 180 miles per hour. The Category 5 storm has prompted hurricane warnings in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Florida is under a state of emergency and preparing for dangerous flooding.
Here in Orange County, you're under a hurricane warning, and we'll see dangerous and life-threatening wind and torrential rainfall of more than a foot. If you have been ordered to evacuate anywhere in the state, you need to leave right now.
You know, everybody knew that the hurricane was coming, and so the number one deal we had to do was make sure that we had a plan for everybody to be safe. That's number one. Then it became in the mode of what's the next step.
Saturday morning, we're in our armories preparing for operations and also trying to determine post-landfall where we would be and where we would go. And it was particularly important because we had so many forces mobilized and had additional reinforcements coming from outside the state, from some of our fellow National Guard in Ohio and Georgia, Alabama, even as far as New Jersey. And when we found out that the university had agreed to let us use their field house, which could house 1,000 soldiers in very good conditions, indoor, safe and secure, and protected from the elements, we were extremely excited to get that particular facility and use it. Immediately after landfall, we already had forces that were using University of Central Florida, and that was my field artillery from the Florida Army National Guard. But we found out that the Georgia Army National Guard was en route to help their colleagues, and they had to get here through very congested roads, and it took in some cases 12 or 15 hours for the convoys to get here. They were arriving late Tuesday night, and we found out the University of Central Florida was going to open up their recruiting lounge for us, and they did. and the soldiers reported to the recruiting lounge, and what did they see? Except for Coach Frost and the University of Central Florida football team was there to serve us dinner. And it was just a tremendous, motivating, and morale-increasing experience for these soldiers to see the community, the football team, here to support them, to show them support, to thank them for their service, to thank them what they were about to do for the community.
I know for UCF it was an absolute honor to be able to, host the National Guard unit and really be a great staging point for them to distribute supplies to other units that were had boots on ground and actively picking up debris and rescuing people in need.
This became a bye week for us, and so the best deal for us was to, number one, see if we couldn't help our community.
We're here in Seminole County. Just watched a video about some flooding going around in Orlando. On the way to fill up some sandbags to help prevent the flooding from Hurricane Irma. Hopefully we can get out and help the community out. Let's get to work, baby.
And that thing just started off fun, and it ended up becoming a competition type deal. So the guys were fired up, the guys were cheering for each other, we were getting the sandbags and loading them up and fast as we can.
Here we go, coming hot, coming hot, coming hot, coming hot, coming hot.
And to be honest with you, I think maybe 4 hours of doing that, it didn't seem like 4 hours of work.
Being Orlando's hometown team, we take a lot of pride in that. And so when there's a crisis that occurs, just as the community of Orlando and all our UCF Knights support us, it's time for us to do what we can, and just one piece of it to be able to help. And I know our guys are really excited to put both feet in and do what we could to help. We were one small phase of it with a lot of pieces to get this place back to normalcy. I mean, you still can't even go to the grocery store and get milk at some spots. So, in a time of crisis, you got one of two choices. You run or you find a way to dig in deep and help out in any way you can. And if we had 1% in helping Orlando and the state of Florida rebuild, then we've done our job. I know our guys took a lot of pride in it. I know us coaches took a lot of pride in it just because they support us so much, and we want to be able to do what we can to help and support back.
You just got to be flexible, and I think our student athletes have kind of taken it. They train all year. They only have 4 seasons of competitive Division I, whatever sport they play. Every single competition matters a lot, and they've lost some competitions. And I haven't heard any whining. I hadn't heard any woe is me. We have a football team that just lost 2 games, and they're out filling sandbags all afternoon and excited to do it. So they've really responded in a positive way.
Overall, I have tremendous pride in my school. Not a lot of schools get to say that they host the National Guard while they do hurricane operations.
When you're a competitor, you want to play. The players want to play. The coaches want to coach. We're all itching to get out and compete again, and we have a big opportunity right in front of us.
Let's go!
Made to be legends.
Y'all ready? Hell yeah! Y'all ready? Hell yeah! Y'all ready? Hell yeah! Y'all ain't ready? Y'all ain't ready? Break down! Get out!
Live from Capital One Field on the campus of Maryland University, UCF Knights football is on the air. Milton drops, looks, pressure, rolls out, looking, he can run. He'll get to the 20, he will run into Jasinski, who drops him at the 21-yard line. He will hand it off, a nice tackle, pat Jasinski. Give to Killens, he runs near side, he's got the first down, 30, 25, 20. Hand off, and Koch, this time is in, there's no question about that. Crowley looks downfield, he throws downfield, pass is going to be intercepted by Gibson. Does he have it? UCF football. The football off ahead the backfield of the 18-yard line. And again, McGowan 2-1. He's in. Touchdown.
I knew a team once that had a lead like this at halftime a couple times last year. I don't think that team was mature enough to finish. This team is. Whatever we did in the first half, more of it, not less of it. Okay, let's go finish this thing.
Let's go! Yeah, go win! McKenzie throws wide open. Touchdown, Jordan Akins. Milton back. He's going to run. He's going to get a first down. 30 to the 35. Can he break away? 45 to the 50. McKenzie to the sideline. Stepping up. Here comes pressure. Got him. And he's sacked again. Pittman. Slap pressure comes. He's mauled. Oh, man. Holy smokes. Milton will give it to Killins inside 10 towards the end zone. Touchdown. Adrian Killins. Near side pass. It's in the air by Moore. Intercepted to the end zone. To the house we go. That's going to be used. It's going to be a pick six. And the Knights put an exclamation point in Maryland.
Two teams that have made some noise with UCF playing Memphis today. Give me a quick pick on that one. UCF?
UCF because the game is played in beautiful downtown Orlando.
I'm going Memphis. I like the way Riley Ferguson's playing, and I think they're playing with a chip on their shoulder. That's actually one of the better games of the day.
Yeah,
that's going to be a really good game.
I agree. Memphis. We got Memphis. Yeah, I saw them win a shootout already against UCLA. I think they could do it again. I'm going Memphis.
Live from Spectrum Stadium on the campus of UCF. Tonight, the American Athletic Conference opener as the 2-0 UCF Knights take on the 3-0 Memphis Tigers. And for the winner, well, a 1-0 start in conference play and perhaps a crack of the top 25.
We can beat everybody we play, starting with these boys. If we just play our best. Our best is what gets it done. From the first kick to the last play, let's out-hit them. Let's out-execute them. Let's out-run them. Let's get it done, boys. Let's go.
And there goes McGowan, 30, 25, 20, inside the 20, touch inside the 10-yard line. And the Knights take an opening drive and go 91 yards. Good job, man. Here's the snap, gets it down. The kick is on the way. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Play fake. Ferguson steps up. He's hit. Loose football. Picked up. Knights have it. Jasinski comes out. Made the hit. The ball free. And the Knight defense gets the turnover. And there goes Killins. 25 to the 30. He's free. 40-yard line. Can they get him to the 20? Killins will go all the way. Touchdown UCF. It's a 96-yard touchdown run for Adrian Killins. Throws downfield. It's going to be tipped in the air. Intercepted. Everything you can think of happened. Then Mike Hughes gets his second pick.
What a read by the quarterback. Smith got open. Somebody blew a coverage.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Hey, last week we took care of business in this situation. Temple last year we didn't. Here it is again. All right, another challenge facing our team. Okay? They're going to make some plays in the second half. We got to make more. Let's finish this damn thing. Let's be happy at the end of this damn thing. You guys came out of the damn bunker. You've already taken out half the guns. Let's go get the rest.
He'll throw instead. The pass is going to be caught inside the 35 and a first down for UCF. Killins catch 20, 15. Killins to the 10, to the 5. Killins to the house. Touchdown, UCF. Good job, Burke. Kyle Gibson, full body extension. Comes in to make the interception.
You know that's a lineman's dream to get a deflected ball and an interception like that.
That's just a heck of a throw and catch and a touchdown for UCF.
What a throw.
Hand dropped at the 11-yard line. There'll be no more scoring on that drive. A sack for UCF. When this football game kicked off, the better team tonight from start to finish without a doubt is the Knights.
Listen, I was going to give you guys a speech about being dialed in. I love the look in our eye. We're dialed in. Okay? Simple enough. You get into games like this, it's a fight. Toughest team wins. Toughest team wins. Team that doesn't turn it over wins. Team that gets the ball back wins.
Live from Network Stadium on the campus of the University of Cincinnati, UCF Knights football is on the air.
This one's for you. It's your time to go. This is your time to go.
The kick will come right to left, and UCF Cincinnati is underway. Fake Milton looks, he'll throw. The pass is going to be caught. 30-yard line of the end zone goes Nelson. Kenzie Milton empty the backfield, looking downfield, throws downfield. To the house goes Traquan Smith. Milton throw towards the end zone. Pass is going to be caught. Touchdown. It is going to be on it. Pumps, looks, throws deep down the field. Traquan Smith is there. Boom! Got it. Touchdown.
Hey, 30 more minutes of football to show who we are. Offense, keep swinging. That was an awesome half. Defense, it's not up to your standard. Fix it. They get the ball first in the second half. They don't score, we go score the things over before the rain comes. Let's get it done.
Nice play at Joey Connor's coming. Milton will give it a Traquan. He's looking. Gets to the 5. Steps over the end zone. Touchdown. Traquan Smith. Milton pulls out. Looking. Throwing towards the end zone. Man open. Traquan Smith. He's got it. Touchdown again.
This is the best offensive performance I've seen in a long time. Okay, and now we got some things to fix on defense. We got to keep it rolling on offense, get it fixed on defense. That happens. That happens. That's a great learning lesson for us, right? And it gives us things to work on and fix so that we can keep getting better.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 10, 9. Power transfer is complete. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get after it today.
Make your expedition to our hub above the stars.
No matter what happens, we down for each other.
Start. 2, 1.
Across the 20 to the 25. Pass caught. That's Frank's freight train. Savon Lowry. And there goes McAllen. 30, 25. Now 20. He'll be untouched. And there'll be no more scoring on that.
Remember when you were little kids and you played this game down in Broward and Dade and South Georgia, in Orlando, wherever you're from? It was just fun, right? Playing for the other guys next to you, having fun every down. All we got to do is play for the guys standing here, and let's have fun like we're a bunch of little kids again, running around, swinging our hands, bring back that swagger, get the ball, playing harder, and tackling everything that walks. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Live from Spectrum Stadium on the campus of the University of Central Florida, and the 21st ranked UCF Knights with a mark of 4-0 take on the Pirates of East Carolina. But in just 17 games for the UCF head coach, he's taken a football team that went 0-12 and now has them one of the few remaining unbeatens in college football.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And UCF and East Carolina are underway. Milton to Jordan Akins, picking up where they left off in Cincinnati. A quick touchdown of the Knights, a 6-0 lead.
Good job, good job.
Throwing pass is going to be caught. Big fella Jemiah Pittman for the touchdown. Oh man, you want to talk about celebration. Killen scores the touchdown for UCF. The Knights take a 20-7 lead. the keeper who walks in, fooling everybody. And it's a 27-7 lead for UCF. Ball is going to be tipped, it's going to be intercepted, and to the house possibly, to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown for Trey Neal. It's a pick six for UCF.
Shout out Grim Reaper. I ain't forget about you, baby.
Stepping up, he'll throw downfield, pass is caught, Traquan 35, Traquan 30, to the sideline, he's inside the 17-yard line. Touchdown, Taj McGowan puts the Knights on top, 41-14. Rolling out, he's going to be hit, and Shaquem Griffin gets the sack. With Big Brother on the sideline watching, that's how the first half will end.
I want to see a bunch of guys in this locker room play tonight on homecoming. Let's make sure we happen. Has to happen early. Okay? Let's get it done.
They'll pick it up at the 34, the UCF side of the field. 40 near side, 45, 50, 45. To the house goes Mike Hughes. We knew he'd take it back. Touchdown. Keeper by Bedville, 10, to the 5, to the end zone, touchdown! And the true freshman quarterback celebrates with 6. It's 55-14. And handoff to the 15 with Trey, 10, 5, to the end zone. Is he in? Touchdown! Greg McCray taking over that drive. On this special night, we honor the space program. The Knights played lights out themselves. They beat East Carolina 63.
Here we go, boys. Let's have some fun. It's good out there. Bring your own energy. Let's go. I know what we can bring. Defense, do your job with force and violence and precision. Take care of the rock on offense. Okay? Every possession matters.
The magic is right here. The magic is right there. There ain't no secret. The secret is we play our way. That's it. All right? Let's get in here and get this thing on. Yeah! There we go. 3. 1, 2, 3. 7.
You play for each other as a family. Yes, sir. This is a team. This is a family. What team?
UCF and Navy is underway. Milton looks, he steps up, he throws his pass, caught Snelson, first down 45, to the 40, inside the 35, and Milton, play fake, rolls out right, still rolling out, looking, throws, pass, caught, touchdown, Traquan Smith. And the give is to McGowan, he'll get across 35, 40, he's to the 45, he's to the 48-yard line. Looks downfield, throws, pass, caught Aiken. Here's a snap. And the give is to Killins, 15, can he break a tackle, does the 10, to the 5, AK, touchdown, Adrian Killins will score. Hold on to his left. He'll look downfield, he'll throw downfield. There's coverage down there. Pass is going to be tipped and intercepted for UCF at the 2-yard line. Coming back the other way. Here comes Kyle Gibson.
Great job, KG. Great job.
He's going to throw. Pass is going to be caught. Anderson 10, 15, 20, 25. Looking for a block. 35 to the 40. Anderson is near midfield and into Navy territory.
They give us a great edge. You'll get it back to the 2.
Everybody got to do their part. Everybody got to tackle.
Hey, dig a little deeper. Everything you got in this second half, dig as deep as you need to get this thing done. Mark of a great team. Anything it takes to get it done, let's get it done. Taking care of the rock, being assignment sound on defense. Let's get us the ball back and get a score and get away from these guys. Yes, sir. Let's go out and get it done, boys. Come on.
The give is to Killins. He'll run by 25, 30. To the sideline he goes, 45, to the 50. To the end zone he goes. Adrian Killins, 79 yards. Boom! Touchdown!
I feel the need for speed. Trust us. We're going to get that time done. Trust us. We know what weight feel like. Trust us. Work for each other. Work for each other. We got time. I know y'all got it.
And the options, pitches, and oh, what a hit! Loose football! And UCF's got it at the 46-yard line! Oh my goodness, what a painful hit!
That was Bam.
Bam Moore came up, and I mean bam!
We balling out.
The give, Anderson inside the 5 to the end zone, touchdown! Otis Anderson scores with 3:30 to go. And the freshman from Jacksonville puts the Knights on top, 30-21. He punts, he throws, his pass is going to be intercepted. Bam Moore's got it at the 45. The Knights will get in victory formation and close out a win here at Navy.
Can't tell how happy I am for you guys. Watching you guys battle through that, I know what kind of team we have, what kind of heart this team has. Hey, so much fun to watch. Let's make it a little easier next time, huh?
Okay, so later in the week, where are we headed?
We're heading to Disney World! Woo! Woo! Y'all know what time it is? Let's do what we do! Can't you see that you cannot control the man I am? Let's knock these boys out the mouth. We take care of what we need to take care of. Play for each other. Maybe you should check yourself before you tell me what you think of me. You're too hot to handle, baby. Drop the heat, 'cause this is me. I'm coming to my day. I'm coming to my day. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do my thing.
It's way down the road, but there is conversation about the possibility of being the non-Power 5 school playing in a New Year's Day game. I understand focusing on day-to-day, but as you look at your team, what has to happen between now and potentially that date to get you there?
There's a lot left to happen. We have to keep getting better every week. I don't think we've played a great game on offense yet. I think the defense has been good, but still has room for improvement. There's a lot of games between now and then. I'm flattered that people are starting to mention that about UCF. That's why our coaching staff is here, to try to get UCF to that point, and I feel like we're moving in the right direction. But we want to ignore all that stuff as much as we can until the time's right to think about it.
Live from Dallas, Texas, UCF Knights football is on the air. Tonight, the 14th ranked UCF Knights with a 7-0 record take on the Mustangs of SMU with a mark of 6-2.
You got to go back to being caught in the act of being yourselves. How does that happen? Playing for the man to your right and left, playing for your family back home, playing for those area codes on your helmets. Yes, sir. Right? Oh, yeah.
I always hear about which state's the best. Florida football, Texas football. Let's go out and show them what Florida football is all about.
Hey, we out here another day. At somebody else's house to take over.
There is a great group of UCF fans that have traveled to Dallas right behind the UCF bench. They'll make a ton of noise. The approach is the football, and we are underway. On 3rd down and 9, the Knights make a big play. 1st down, all the way to the Mustangs 45. He went outside, the Mustangs make him pay. He'll lose 3. I thought McKenzie might have kept it. Instead, UCF is kept off the scoreboard in an opening drive. The pass is going to be caught at the 30-yard line, breaking a tackle. 35-40, still on his feet. 10-5 touchdown. The Knights blew at least 5 missed tackles.
Tackle, boys. 2 on my side.
Knockdown. Joey Connors all season long has been doing that.
We're going to get one on tonight. Two more than one.
Downfield, man is open. It's going to be caught. Marlon Williams, 35-30. Marlon's knocked out of bounds. Keeper, McKenzie, 10, 5, 2, 1. Touchdown, McKenzie Milton. 95-yard drive for UCF.
This offensive line had their best series of the game.
Ball came out, I think, and UCF has it. It is a touchback. The ball was knocked free, and UCF has the football. I think it's stripped by Trey Neal, and I think it's recovered by Kyle Gibson.
What a throw by McKenzie Milton on the rope with the defender right behind Davis. That could not have been a more perfect throw.
I'll take it when he can get it.
Pick 6, and the Mustangs score, and they gave him one.
Wow.
All right, we're in the game. It's 14-14. Who cares?
This is the time to execute right now.
Killins 30, Killins block 25, Killins 20, cheese and bread, he's gone, touchdown, Adrian Killins.
Do what we do. It's It's all about intensity, effort, finish. Right? Let's go.
If that guy's trying to climb, he comes off you now, you got to protect yourself. Put your hands on that thing.
We just got to play our game, man. That's all we got to do. 30 minutes of football, boys, to keep this dream alive. Let's go out and give it everything we got. Here we go.
That is a big guy. He's listed at 210, but Gary, man, he just bounced off about 4 Knight defenders and picked up a yard. They'll say a catch, first down to the Knight 29-yard line. Wow. She throws downfield, one-on-one coverage. Pass is going to be tipped in the air, incomplete, no flag. And Mike with blanket coverage.
We make our money right here. Let's go. We got to be hot.
Hand off to Killens through traffic. 40, 45, 50. Boom! He's to the 40, stumbles, 35, breaks a tackle, 30, 25, 15. Cheese and bread again. Touchdown. He drops the throw. 3rd down and 9. And again, they get a big play for 52 yards. Touchdown. Look, pump, throws downfield. Traquan's there, got it 45, move to the 40, hold on to the football. Traquan Smith with a great catch and a great run afterwards. 1st and goal, UCF on the 9-yard line. Wright's field goal is up, it's good. The Knights get 3, and the lead is at 7. Throws downfield, pass is incomplete. Oh man, 4th and 10, a stop here and the Knights will win it. This pass is going to be high, incomplete, no flags. And with 1:24 to go, the UCF Knights look as if they're going to survive in Dallas.
That's why we play this game, man. To be in ones like that. That was a great team win. We couldn't be proud of you guys, but we're not done yet. Let's go.
The Golden Knights will take on the UConn Huskies in the 5th installment of the Civil Conflict Rivalry. Now, last season, UCF left the Conflict Trophy on the field. Here's Scott Frost and the whereabouts of that trophy.
Somebody asked me on the press conference phone call a minute ago where it is, and I don't want to get into that too much because that's a big deal last year, but yeah, whereabouts unknown, I would say. It's definitely not here.
It's not there, he says. Now, UCF, look at this. Clearly not buying this as a rivalry. This is the game notes. They included that a win will not secure the Civil Conflict Trophy because it was never a thing. Don't tell that to Bob Diaco, the former UConn coach and inventor of the trophy. Remember his impassioned defense of this last year?
Central Florida was the cream of the crop. Easy for me to say, hey, would you be interested in a trophy game? To add some intrigue, to add some interest, to add some true, fair, wonderful, intercollegiate, awesome energy. Yes. Now, if the yes was, hey, let's do lunch on Tuesday, I don't operate that way. If I tell you we're going to do lunch on Tuesday, I'm going to call you on Tuesday, and I'm going to expect you to be there.
Hey, don't forget who you're playing today. Okay, you're playing a top 50 offense in the country. This is their chance to play one of the best teams in the country. They're going to come out fired up. What we need to do is match and then exceed their intensity, their juice, their effort. We need to get to the rock.
Here it is, right in front of us. These guys come into our place, give them everything we got. Everybody pick up your helmets. Let's go. Pick up your helmets. Get up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get this thing going. Let's go.
Game number 9 this season, UCF and UConn is underway.
We are the way out. We are the ones you know. Call us the wrong crowd.
Touchdown for UCF on the opening drive of the game.
It's good to see Otis back. He's healthy. He showed some quickness there.
Don't need no savior. Don't need a hand to hold.
That's a great defensive play for UCF. It's 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
Turn around, we move too fast to keep us down. Ain't no way we're stopping now. We are the reckless. We are the reckless.
UCF does get points after the turnover, and they lead 20-3.
Everywhere you go.
Holy smokes! He just crushed Arkeel Newsom.
Keep ballin', boy. Keep ballin', boy.
Mike Hughes.
You went down, you hopped up, you went bam, bam, you went down to dive. You guys,
They flip the bat, make sure that we get we stay with whatever we called initially.
Let's clean it up, all right? Let's clean it up. Don't need to get all crazy or anything else like that.
Let's go. We got to finish. First half's over with.
He's short. Knights will take over. Touchdown, UCF. Noah Bedrell to Cam Stewart. Tack on 6 more. And the UCF Knights will equal the school best 9-game win streak as the final 20 seconds will wind down here at Spectrum Stadium.
We out here, baby.
Temperatures in the low 50s and upper 40s have us set for a fall college football game. And for the UCF Knights, they know what's at stake. A win today sets up a showdown next week for the American East Division title, with a focus first on a much improved Temple football team.
And they seem ready to play this game. They know what's at stake. They know one slip and the dream season may be gone.
This is the one right here. I want to see us play the best that we've played all year. Get ready for it. Let's go do it. We got to protect, we got to block, we got to tackle. Everything you guys are ready to do and prepared to do. Let's go out fight these guys, out hit these guys from the first snap.
Make sure every play, leave nothing. Leave nothing. Every play counts. Special teams, offense, defense, we bang.
Here we go. UCF and Temple, and we are underway.
Here we go. Feel it in my soul. Really need it so good. You gotta beat it. Heart is in control.
It's up. It's no good. He missed it left. Stiff arms his way, but a tackle comes up to a face mask. He dives, and I don't think he got it.
I'm not even playing.
He dumps over a would-be tackle. Try to cover him one-on-one, you can't do it. He somehow kept his foot in bounds. You can review that all you want. He's intercepted Juszczyk the 20. He's got his pad inside the 19-yard line.
I knew you could do it. Yeah. It's over.
Kinsey back screen pass out to Anderson, 10 to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Otis Anderson. And the Knights take a 20-10 lead.
Hey, man, we working the screen, man. I got different big dog right here, man. You know how it's coming.
And the kick is good with much to spare.
I wake
You asked for it, and you got it right there.
Third time they've got a Temple turnover today. To the 2-1 as he dives across, touchdown. Traquan Smith with a stiff arm into the end zone. That's how you get it.
Man, too crazy. It's crazy.
Shaquem Griffin drops back in coverage and picks it off.
That went long, boy. Let's go!
Last second turn and picks off Newtile, the fourth interception thrown.
It's a team right here. You not. It's real right here.
10-0 is hard to do. You guys deserve to enjoy this. Unbelievable. Hey, I don't know how many are left, but there's not very many. What you guys have accomplished is pretty special. Understand, we got a chance to accomplish even more, right? And it's right here in front of us.
100 miles of interstate highway, two of the nation's fastest growing universities, and a bitter rivalry. The battle between Tampa and Orlando will be fielded by the Bulls of South Florida and the Knights of UCF. It's not a game, it's a war.
Well, it's finally here, the game that everyone's been waiting on.
That would be the war on I-4. The undefeated Knights will host the one-loss Bulls this Friday.
This game truly speaks for itself. I mean, if there has to be a motivational speech for every player, then there's something wrong with them. I mean, just, we've been looking at this game all year. We had feelings it was going to come down to this game, for the conference championship, and it is, and there should be self-motivation all week.
The two in-state rivals have more than just bragging rights on the line. The teams are fighting for a spot in the American Conference Championship, and the winner will remain in line for a New Year's Six Bowl.
You have a team that is very explosive on offense, leads the nation right now in scoring, but is really a well-coached football team. And you look at them, the quarterback, Milton, the things he does with the ball, does really a great commander of the offense.
The quarterback matchup will be something to watch. Quentin Flowers, who is the reigning AAC Offensive Player of the Year, up against UCF's Mackenzie Milton, who is considered the frontrunner for this year's title. Milton has notched 31 touchdowns and leads a UCF offense that is #1 in the nation in scoring.
We're going to have to be able to stop them, and we're going to have to get some defensive stops. We're going to have to be able to get the ball back for our offense. I think in 10 straight games they've scored like 30 points or more, and it's sometimes it's like a video game how quickly they get the ball down the field, and it's a touchdown.
However, Coach Strong is telling his team not to let the opponent or the hype of this game break their mentality.
It's going to be a big build-up in the very beginning, but then the game's going to settle down, and once it settles down, you have to play football.
And this Bulls team knows that this week they control their own destiny.
The past 2 years we've always been hoping and wishing, and now that we're in the driver's seat, our future is technically in our hands, and we're the writer of our own story.
For all three teams in the mix of the American, win your next 2 football games and play in a New Year's Six Bowl. It is that simple, and yet it's the most challenging 8 quarters of football that you can ask for, and you can only play 4 of them today.
This is why we play football. When you're growing up and you're little and you're looking forward to playing in a game, this is the game we're looking forward to playing in.
I told you before, I'm going to tell you again. In this life, boys, you never get what you deserve. You never get what you deserve. You only get what you earn. You've earned the right to be in this game. You've earned the right to win this game. You only get what you earn.
Just know, we on a journey. The only people that's standing in our way is them guys over there. Don't let them stop our journey.
Yes, sir.
We work for this. That's a team. That's a family. Let them be the team. We the family. And let's show them that. Work for each other and bang all day. One team.
The journey to get to this football game has been perfect for Scott Frost's team. The mission today, get win number 11. And the 2017 version of UCF and USF is underway.
Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes, yeah, take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins.
4th down and 1 for USF. Shotgun for Flowers. He'll hand it off, and Johnson is stopped. I don't think he got it. I think he's short of the 30-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Boy, did they do a great job giving him space to get outside. It was speed on speed, and there's a lot of speed on that field.
Has a man. It is caught. Touchdown UCF. Dredrick Snelson.
Here's the snap. Here's the kick. It's on the way. It's no good. He missed it. They find a man open, and the Bulls have drawn within 2. And the passing parade for Quentin Flowers continues today. Back to throw. He'll look downfield. He'll throw downfield. Man is there. Pass is going to be intercepted by Mike Hughes.
That was another one of those nice interceptions where he lays out and makes the catch.
And the Knights will take the lead to the locker room with an interception by Mike Hughes.
That shit bad, bro.
It's our chance for greatness, baby. Our chance for greatness right here. See your coaches.
He's doing a good job of getting his hand and they shutting it down. They are shutting the whole route down.
Joe, you got to keep this cut down. You got it.
Gap down, and that thing will hit because the edge is really good.
Back to 12. Now you got to get back to the first game.
Spot play, huh? Spot play.
First quarter, it was all about Central Florida. Second quarter, it was all about South Florida. We got a heck of a second half in store.
Are you ready?
That's going to be first down. That's Traquan Smith.
First down, Traquan Smith.
Looking, throwing to the end zone. Gabe Davis is got a touchdown. Mackenzie Milton to Gabe Davis.
Not gonna break me. Not gonna break me. Not gonna break me. This time around. Not gonna break me.
So USF, after once trailing 21-7, has stormed back to take a lead at 34-28 over UCF. You've got a lot of momentum on the USF sideline and a UCF football team that has to do, as I pick a cliche, a little gut check.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
Now can the UCF defense come up with a stop on 3rd down? They do. Shaquan Burkett brings down Flowers.
One blade of grass at a time. Let's go.
Not gonna break me. This time around.
Looking, throwing downfield. It's going to be caught. First down, Koulibaly to the USF 45-yard line.
Break me then. Not gonna break me.
Milton has a man wide open downfield. Snelson, touchdown, tie game.
Not gonna break me.
Give UCF credit after falling behind. They've dug deep here in this 4th quarter to put themselves in position to ice this game. It's a screen against the blitz. The perfect play. Otis Anderson may have sealed the deal for UCF.
Not gonna break me. This time around.
Flowers has a man. It is caught. Darnell Sullivan. Touchdown Bulls.
Not gonna break me. This time around.
Now the kickoff by USF. We're tied at 42 at the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's got a reservation for 6 in the Cabanas. He's gone. Touchdown. Boom.
That was amazing.
The Knights lead 49-42. He drops. He's got time. He looks. He throws. His pass is going to be caught. First down, 45. Football! Football! UCF has it! And with 39 seconds to go, 2 timeouts for USF, for the Knights should be able to win this game by taking a knee. Scott Frost's football team stays perfect. The ice bath for the UCF football coach. And the Knights are the champions of the East Division.
You guys did the impossible tonight. Everybody had all our fans are just still on cloud nine. Thank you for everything you've done to represent this university so well. I wish you great luck next week.
Yes,
Even sweeter.
Watching the greatest football game in the history of college football. He go! What? 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 I done pitched something at my television. What? 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 Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh my Lord. UCF, you're sending me to the funeral home. UCF, I can't feel my legs. I can't breathe. Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you, honey. I'm coming to join you right after this UCF game. I told you. Put him in the conversation.
Yeah, my first question to him this morning was, you got enough juice for one more? And there was an enthusiastic response. They had 2 days off. We needed it after the grind of the season that we've had. Hopefully they got some of the celebration out of them the last couple days. And I told them we're done patting ourselves on the back over that game. It's time to go back to work. They showed up, did a great job today.
You got to celebrate your wins, and you got to learn from your losses. So we celebrated our win that Friday night, and we rested Saturday, rested Sundays, and coming back to practice Monday, everyone was really happy to get back because now we're ring chasing and getting that ring and conference championship. It's been a while since UCF had it here, so just knowing that we have a lot of things in store for us here right now, that we can do great things. Practice was great today. I'm looking forward to a great practice this week.
I'm sure we'll have the same focus we've had in the past games, just because we know Memphis is a great offense. We just played a great offense, and I don't know, man. I respect them. We respect them. So we know we're gonna have to bring a lot to the table in order to get the W.
I tell the guys all the time, this is our journey and it's not over yet. I told them that before we played USF. We can't let somebody stop what our goal was to get to a conference championship and actually win it. You know, we can't let nobody stop our journey. We can't let nobody veer us off of the path that we're on. And you know, the guys took that in consideration. Like, you know what, whoever comes on our path, we got to make sure we get them off our path and we keep moving forward.
It's not what you did, it's what you do. They'll remember the last thing you did more than what you did before it. And if we lose this game this week, they're just going to think, oh, it's just UCF. And that bugs me more than anything in this whole world, that they would just count us out like that, you know, and I don't want that to happen, so we got to win this week.
We got the breaks in the first game, and we created the breaks, I would say. We're going to have to do that again, you know, and usually those games come down to turnovers. We definitely deserved to win that game, but some things went our way, and we're going to have to make that happen again. This is for all the marbles in the conference, and as many big games and good games as we've played in, this one matters the most. So hopefully it's full and rocking again, and I think it did give our guys a lift. So I hope everybody shows up and comes back out and gives us the same kind of support.
Top 25.
College football top 25.
More than a number next to your name, a spot on a list. No, it's earned, respected, feared. Hold on. Hold on for dear life and pray you make it out alive. Emboldened by brothers, we made it to the top.
Championship week! The last workday is about us!
So let's go. We're at
undefined. Let's go ZN Cap, ZN Bronco.
Coming into the season, once again, UCF was, underrated. They didn't think we was going to win our division. They picked other teams over us. But honestly, as a team, you have to stick together and ignore it and overcome, adversity. We're going through it week in and week out, practicing and then having a game. And honestly, it's hard. You got to stay focused. And a lot of guys get injured during this time, but, you got to fight for each other. Your brother to your left and your right.
Welcome. We're live on a Facebook Live. Are we? Are we live? I think we're going to get really close to a sellout today. It's a gorgeous day. Welcome to Championship Saturday as UCF takes on the Memphis Tigers, the 2017 American Athletic Conference Championship game. Mark Daniels and Gary Parrish, 14th rank according to the College Football Playoff rankings. The only focus today should be on the team. They deserve a packed house today. They deserve the biggest supporting group that you can get and to cheer them on to a victory, because in the end, that's who this game is about. It's about those kids, those players out there that wear the jerseys that represent our school.
Playmakers on three. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, y'all boys, what's the one, man? This one we've been working for all season, y'all boys. Hey, family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family. We're brothers. I love y'all, boy, man. We out here, man. It's all down, bro. We couldn't do this. But put it all on the line today.
Beginning of this year, I talked about a couple things to you guys. Talked about enjoying the climb. Now it's time to get to the top. Time to go to the top of the mountain.
Everything we work for, everything we grind for, everything we plan for, it's him. It's in front of us, but it's up to us to take it. This is our house. It's your house. This is our house. Ain't nobody coming in their house taking shit from us. It won't happen today. We on a journey. Ain't nobody gonna stop us from our journey. We gonna clear every single pass. We gonna take everything that's on us.
4 quarters of grind left, 400 hours of practice, 400 hours of film.
I tell y'all, no matter what, no matter where we at, no matter what stadium we at, I'm fighting for y'all boys. And y'all know that.
Anybody ever seen me wear any rings? You know why? Because the ring's tarnished, boys.
Let's finish this out the right way. UCF way, our way.
But you do what you're supposed to do today. They have to call you champion. They can't ever take that away from you. They have to call you champion for the rest of your life. Once you win today, they can't ever take that away from you. Everybody cool? Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get it done. Watch the E.
Savages on 3.
Let's get it, baby.
Bobby. 1, 2, 3. 7. Let's get it done. Come on, boys. Let's go.
We gave them 3 turnovers. They got 17 points off turnovers. They haven't stopped us once. We stopped ourselves. Okay, we got to come up with a couple stops on defense. Offense, we got to finish those drives. Dig deep, boys. Okay, at the way this season's gone, I wouldn't have expected this one to be easy. The We've had to overcome a lot, and now we're behind. Dig deep and find everything in you to make this happen. I want you guys to be champions. Just play the way you can play, and it's going to happen. But pick each other up. Everything in you. Leave nothing on the field. This is the last half of football. Let's go. Let's get it done. Come on, boys. Let's go.
Hey, empty the tank! Empty the tank!
I don't care. Group of 5, Power 5, the Jackson 5. These two teams are the top scoring teams in the whole country.
Absolutely, and with UCF, it starts with speed. There has not been a defense that has contained this offense all year. It starts with McKenzie Milton. He's more of a point guard than he is down the field thrower. He's got to get the ball in the hands of his two playmakers, in my opinion. Traquan Smith, the wide receiver, and then Adrian Killins might be the fastest player in all of college football. Expect some fireworks today.
Let's go! Hey, let's go! Let's go! Look at this spear, baby!
He drops, he steps up, he's hit, he's sacked at the 33-yard line. Titus Davis with a sack that may send us to overtime unless Memphis burned a timeout, and I don't think they did.
The end of regulation.
And we'll have overtime to determine the conference championship.
That's all it's gonna take. One time, let's go. All you got, everything you got on this field right here, you leave it here. Let's go. They don't be taking nothing from us. We earned it, we're gonna deserve it right here. Let's go. Let's go. Put in this ring. Let's go.
Hey, get it on the defense, boys. Put it in.
Champs on 3, champs on 3. 1, 2, 3, champs.
UCF has won the toss. They will play defense and north end of the field.
Snap, the option, the pitch to Killins. Can he get to the end zone? He does! Touchdown, Adrian Killins. Give us to Anderson. He bounces off one tackle. Did he get in? No signal yet. Touchdown!
Hey, look, y'all get a pick in the end zone, fall to the ground. You don't want to get fumbled when they pick it up.
One receiver left, one receiver right. Second and goal tonight. Ferguson drops, pump, throws, pass is intercepted! Intercepted! It's over! It's over! UCF win! It's over! Trey Neal picks it off! UCF wins! Trey Neal! Bedlam! The Knights are still undefeated. The American Athletic Conference champions are the UCF Knights.
You know it? You know it, champions? Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
We're champs. We're champs, baby.
what you guys have done is, it's not just improbable, it's impossible. You guys have done the impossible. And nobody's ever going to be able to take this away from you. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for pouring so much into my life, because it's been the best year of my life, and it's been the joy of my life to coach you. So get in here, let's break it down, and let's celebrate. Let's go.
Slither,
one team!
This has been fun. This game was fun. Last game was fun. This season's been fun, and it's been the best year of my life. These things happen at the wrong time, and the one thing I wasn't going to do is sacrifice my commitment to this team. So I've been game planning, I've been coaching, doing the best that I can for these guys, and then decisions land on you. And I don't think that I'm going to sell houses or anything if I leave. This university, Dr. Head, Danny White, UCF, Orlando, it's an unbelievable place with unbelievable potential, and you're seeing it this year with these guys. So this place has given me more than I've given this place.
Have you told your guys what?
No, I haven't talked to them yet, and I will.
From winless to lossless in 2 seasons, this team took nothing for granted. A fear we've hidden for some time now is out in full view. The Scott Frost era is ending. Shortly after the game, the team meets with the coaching staff.
Congrats, boys. You guys have touched my life more than you know. I hope that I've touched yours. There's nothing in this world I would do for any one of you guys. You guys that are young, they're going to hire you a really good company. Hey, I will do absolutely anything for you guys if you reach out. This has been the best year of my life. You guys are privileged. I love you. And I always will.
I love you all. Proud of you all. Whatever you set your mind to, you can accomplish. No matter who the coach is, whatever you all set your mind to, you're going to accomplish. There's more business out there. Unfinished business. I see championship. I see conference championship. I see New Year's 6 bowls. I see national championship because of you all. The work you all put in, the sacrifice, the dedication, the family, sticking together. Be great, whatever you do, be great. Be champions. We've got one more game ahead. One more game. Finish this thing out. Go get another ring. Y'all deserve everything you got this year. Because y'all are all proud of it. Proud of it.
UCF is going to be so motivated as the only undefeated team, and they're really good. They're capable of beating teams, whether the opposition is fully engaged or not. But there will be distraction. UCF hiring a replacement. How will they be able to respond and stay locked in?
I think UCF can score points. My question is, can UCF's defense slow down?
This is going to be a real mindset game because you just talked about when you lose the SEC championship, you're a little bit down. Then you look at your opponent, you're playing a group of 5. You can't really, no matter what they say, we're playing UCF. Look at the film. Look how fast they are. Look at this quarterback. we'll be there on game day, and then they show up, they get embarrassed. This one feels like one of those group of fives that can play. I mean, they feel like athletically, if they show up, and I just got a feeling that after all they went through, all the emotion, they're going to want to finish the right way.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be successful whatever system it is because you're a good football player. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they go to, and you're a playmaker. So they're going to use you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If you looking on a roster, they're going to go back and watch film. Who they going to see making plays? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So whoever comes in, if we're not here, whoever comes in, whatever offense, they're going to get playmakers the ball. And you're a playmaker. But the key is you love the family. The coaches are important, but you love AK and Manny and all the players, right? That's who you got. That's who you got to rely on, lean on, the players, the guys around you, not necessarily the coaches. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So we'll know more.
When I started looking at this job, there's things that every coach across America could see. This is the largest university in a great state. It's in the fastest growing city in America, and it's on the most fertile recruiting territory in the entire country. All of those things are reasons that everybody in America wants to be the head coach here at UCF. But what I did not know, that I just found out through the process, is that the leadership at this university is harmonious, it's synchronized, and they are about going out and creating the future. We're sitting in a program that is and will be one of the elite programs in the entire country, not every other year, but on a consistent yearly basis.
Coach of the Year award to a man who turned a winless program into an undefeated conference champion in just 2 seasons, and also earned a spot in this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome the Coach of the Year, Scott Frost.
Scott Frost led UCF to its first undefeated season in program history. The Knights finished 12th in the final college football playoff rankings.
Scott, welcome and congratulations. When you remember a guy as a fierce competitor on the field, see him as an assistant coach, and now an accomplished head coach, you know you're aging. You look like you still play.
I can't, but I appreciate that.
Hey, you inherited a winless team at UCF. A couple of years later, undefeated American Conference champions. What an incredible remake. That's not supposed to be possible. What went into all that?
I inherited a winless team, but I inherited a lot of winners. And I'm glad that I could represent these guys here today. It's an honor for me to be up here representing the group of guys that made this happen. There was a lot of hard work that went into it, and we had a special team.
It was a beautiful moment, your team and you celebrating after the conference championship. You know, cameras were everywhere, and they were able to share the moments of you guys. I guess that's as sweet as it gets right there. You eventually got lifted on their shoulders, I think.
There was a lot of hard work that went into that, a lot of love in our locker room between our coaches and players, and this is a group that I'll never forget.
A lot of love, but you inherited kind of a divided locker room, and what's remarkable, 51 guys on the Golden Knights team were part of both that winless and that undefeated team. I imagine, as any coach, watching their growth and watching them experience, especially, you had to be the number one thing.
Yeah, the best part of this is letting the seniors that are graduating go out as winners, and that's what they are. I don't know if this will ever be done again, to take winless to undefeated. And this group that I coach is truly a special group, and like I said, it's my honor to represent them.
Really is. Golden Knights back in Atlanta for the Peach Bowl against Auburn. I notice you have 2 lapel pins. You have UCF over here, and of course you have the Cornhusker lapel pin. You're off to Lincoln to be the head coach. Your alma mater and your dad's dream that you coach that team. I would assume it's your dream as well.
It is. It was a tough decision. Tonight's not about that. Tonight's about the group of guys that helped us get to the Peach Bowl and helped us be undefeated. All I'll say is, as long as I coach, I hope I get a chance to have the relationships and connection that I have with the team this year.
Wish you the best next year, but you're right. Tonight certainly is about the UCF Golden Knights and Scott Frost, the Home Depot Coach of the Year. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
For me, it's kind of fun to be back. I mean, we got a long break, and it was just what we needed. I mean, the guys got their legs back under them. They're moving fast, and, we're enjoying it right now. So I think that's the best thing. I remember with the last couple of weeks, the legs be feeling kind of tired. You be running, but you feel like you're in quicksand. We don't feel that anymore. So I think that's pretty good on, being able to have a break and being able to have everybody get back. I mean, everybody is hitting and having fun, enjoying it, laughing, and just enjoying every moment we have with each other.
Go fast. We just got to go fast. Play how we've been playing. We can't expect to make super big plays and do something that we haven't been doing. It's very important that we just play as hard as we can and just stay focused.
My body was good. We have a great athletic training staff here, and Coach Frost and the whole staff of Coach Duval, they make sure that we're up to full speed each and every game. So Ms. Marion and their staff here, they make sure that everybody's healthy and we get in the training room any nicks and bruises that we need. We're fully healthy.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to get our legs back under us after a long season, and I like the attention and detail the guys had. I think a lot of guys were excited to get back out and play some football. Slept in for the first time in probably 6 months. I swam a little in the pool at my apartment, which is good. Like I said, get my legs back under me. Play some video games, just kind of relax.
Great practice today. We got 3 in last week. I thought they were good, but we need to start focusing and dialing in on this thing. And today was the first day with really the full game plan, and I thought the guys had a great practice today.
It's going to come up to the team who wants to be there and who wants to actually win the game. And, last year we felt like, come from 0-12 season, we were just happy to be there. This team is different. We came a long way. We did a lot for each other, and we're going to continue to do so. And when it comes to this game and being considered the underdogs in this game, being told what we cannot do, we're just going to come in and show everybody, what UCF is really about.
I know the meaning of the word wearing 2 hats now, and they're both full-time jobs, but we're doing absolutely everything we can to give these guys the best chance that they have. And it's not easy, but I appreciate the people on both sides allowing us to do this. And like I said, the players were focused today, the coaches are focused, and we got quite a bit of time here to get right for this game.
They're a really good team, really good school. They're in the SEC. I mean, there's certain things that you already know about. So the only thing we're doing is do what we know best and sticking to the game plan, trusting the coaches to make sure we learn everything we must know before we go up there to play Auburn.
And I understand some of the frustration, but I can promise you that our staff is dialed in and ready to do absolutely everything we can for these kids. We're ahead of our opponent because they started practicing on Saturday. It has been difficult getting on a plane and flying somewhere and getting back here, and it's not ideal for me, to be honest with you. But it's the right thing to do, and it's the best thing for these young men that have played for us.
Against Auburn's defense, what do you think it's going to take to up in Auburn?
Almost definitely. SEC football, they don't have a lot of speed, honestly. So Auburn hasn't seen any speed like we have here. So I would say they're in for a rude awakening because UCF football, we're UCF fast and UCF fierce. So defense, we play 11 hats to the ball, fast and furious, and offense, we got a lot of guys who can go up and get the ball and make you miss and make big plays.
Oh, Adrian, come on.
I don't want to disrespect the opponents that Adrian has faced this year, but they're not quite in the league of the opponents that Auburn has faced.
Remember when we were talking about will Auburn be motivated? Will they come into this game flying around? Will they maybe get caught up in the fact that they could have been in the college football playoff, but they didn't make it? Well, Adrian, you just gave them some motivation. If they didn't have it, which I think they probably already had some, but you just made them want to come out there and show you what their speed's all about. And it's not just their speed. I mean, Adrian's point was that they haven't seen speed. Paul, they've seen some speed.
Yeah.
I mean, they played LSU. They lost to LSU, a very speedy team. There are plenty of others.
Well, Adrian, they started the season early playing at Clemson. They were at
They're pretty
LSU.
fast.
They played Alabama, Georgia. Do I need to go on?
Yeah, and Clemson's not in the SEC, so I guess that's not the exact point. But by the way, have you seen the speed of Clemson's defenders, sideline to sideline? My goodness, I wouldn't run around the perimeter at all against Clemson. And yeah, it is. I just don't. I get it. You're excited about the game. This is big for UCF. You had a huge year, and maybe UCF does deserve more respect. I could get on that board.
But the problem is that line is going to hurt them getting respect, even though it has nothing to do with it. And one more thing, Adrian, the SEC, that slow league, has 2 teams in the college football playoff.
Ooh, slow. Yeah. Yeah.
New Year's 6 game, the representative from the Group of 5, champions of the American, UCF, against Auburn, who won the SEC West.
Oh, man, I tell you what, I like Auburn. I think they're going to be motivated. You know, people doubted that coming to this game, but obviously Adrian Killings, the running back at UCF, spotted off, said that they don't have this type of speed in the SEC. I think that got Auburn's attention. This front seven will dominate this game. I like Auburn big.
Exactly. Auburn wins it up front.
That's the area that UCF's going to have the biggest challenge, obviously, to try to compete with Auburn. If Auburn is motivated, if they respect UCF, which I think when they look at the film and they forget about the name, I think that will grab their attention. I think Auburn's defense has too many athletes. They're too physical at the line of scrimmage. I think Kerryon Johnson will play well today, too. I think he's a big part of why Auburn wins.
And Scott Frost last game, then he's off to Nebraska, then former Oklahoma quarterback Josh Heupel takes over at UCF.
In your eyes, what would be a successful season for UCF in 2017?
I want undefeated, man. I want to win every game. You know, if we come out and we execute and we play our hardest and we win the game, it's still a win to me. You know, I'll pick up my teammates and, you know, just keep going along with it. We're trying to build this university and take it to new places. So, very excited to see what this year takes us.
Do you think this team could win every game this year?
I definitely think this team can win every game this year.
Go ahead, pinch yourself. I promise you won't wake up. The reality is, we witness more than perfection. We witness a group of boys become men, and teammates turn family. A family with one goal.
Each and every one of us been doubted, and it doesn't stop here. They gonna keep doubting us, and they doubting us now. 12 games straight, baby, we did it. We been grinding so long, boy. We've been working so hard. I'm telling you, we've been a family all year. We fought the fight. That's right. We finished the race. And we kept our faith, man. Don't let nobody stand in your way. It's another team standing in our way of our journey, our path. And we will remove them just like everybody else.
And what this family may lack in history, they made up for it in heart.
Remember, guys, the football gods don't care. The other thing nobody knows about football uniforms are they can't see how big your heart is. I know from being around you guys for 2 years, most of you guys got a bigger heart than this whole world. You got a bigger heart than that group does. You got a bigger heart than any team I've ever been around. And that's all that matters.
But what's a family without a big brother?
Let's get ready for a fight. Yeah! Fight like you haven't fought before. Run like you haven't run before. Together. A group of brothers going out there. Let's overcome. First play, hit them in the face. Keep hitting them in the face. Let them know they're in for a fight. A group of guys that loves each other, cares about each other, and plays hard for each other no matter what. Let's go out and prove something to the world. Here we go, boys. Somebody's got to eat now! Somebody's got to eat!
For seniors that are in their 5th year, the moment is amazing. They were there for the Fiesta Bowl run. They were part of 0-12, and today they'll close out the career, those in their 5th year, by playing another major college football game. And here we go. The signal to play, and the 2018 Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl is underway. Here's the snap on first down, and McKenzie will play fake. Look, he'll throw out. It's incomplete. Threw it ahead of Jordan Akins. Pass is going to be incomplete. He had a receiver open. Jordan Akins turned to the last second. He'll try to dance outside, backpedal to try to throw. His pass is going to be incomplete. Gabe Davis covered on the far side.
Both offenses got off to a slow start, and what looked like a second 3-and-out for Auburn quickly turned into points.
And Stidham drops the throw. He looks, pressure comes, steps up, now tries to get outside. There's no flags for holding it. He still rolls right. He'll throw. The pass is going to be, is it caught? It is, inside the 30 for Auburn to the 25-yard line. Shaquan Burgett had a little bit of the coverage in his face, and the Tigers will bring out the field goal unit with 7:06 to go, scored his first quarter. Place down, kick on the way. It's up and the kick is good.
Hey, third down, DBs. You guys got to plaster your asses off. Right, we're getting home with the rush. He's just going all the way around the back, and he's just going to throw one up.
Although Milton continued to struggle through the air, the sophomore quarterback made up for it with his feet.
McKenzie's going to run 40, 45. He's got a first down in midfield. To McKenzie Milton, a tough start, 2 of 10, 14 yards. He's going to try to run. 30, he'll get to the 25, first down 20, inside the 15-yard line. McKenzie Milton calls his own number. Matthew Wright hits from 33 yards out, 11-11 to play in the second quarter.
Wasting no time, the Knights defense proved their speed and did what they do best, force a turnover.
Loose the football, picked up UCF at the 38-yard line, outside of the 45, to the 50, to the sideline, trade deal, 35, 30, looking for blockers, he's inside the 30-yard line, all the way down to the Auburn 20-yard line.
Let's go!
Here's the snap, McKenzie drops, he looks, here comes pressure, he's going to be hit, he'll break it, he'll get to the 20, 15, 10, to the 5, McKenzie, touchdown! They'll run from 18 yards out, and the Knights take a 9-3 lead. Woo! Second and long for Auburn. Stidham. He'll play fake, back to throw, looking, pressure comes, Shaq got him, he'll drop him at the 9-yard line. Shaquem Griffin with that speed rush gets sacked. Number 7.
Hey, you do that, we win. You do that, we win. We gonna get paid, bro.
Unable to capitalize on good field position, the Knights were forced to punt. And the Tigers' 5-star quarterback found himself with a completion streak of 12.
He'll drop, roll out to his left. He'll look to throw. His pass is going to be caught. Nice hit. And a quick screen going to be caught at the 30-yard line and a cut back at the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. He drops the throw. Looks, he throws the slant. It's going to be caught first down. Breaking a tackle, 40. Davis is hit at the 32-yard line.
Inner shutdown corner, Mike Hughes.
Back to throw Stidham. He looks, he throws, deep ball downfield. Hughes is there. It's going to be tipped incomplete. Two good athletes, and Darius Slate and Mike Hughes going toe-to-toe.
Forcing an Auburn field goal with 38 seconds left in the half. UCF gave Knight Nation a glimpse of what was to come.
Pushed out of bounds over the 45. That's been our best play offensively as McKenzie rolling out. He runs for 15. 27 seconds in the half. McKenzie back to throw. McKenzie looks, he throws downfield. It's going to be caught. Traquan first down to the Auburn 39. Looks, going to run. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. He dives all the way down to the 28-yard line. 7 seconds on the clock. Matthew Wright hits it from 45 yards out at the end of the first half. And when we thought we might see offensive fireworks, it's been a defensive battle.
Guy that's on the point has to set the edge to the outside. All right?
If they double team you guys last time, still run your pick game, right? So we need you here. Yes, we need you here. Go back over there.
One time they ran inside zone and KG, you fell back in. They blocked here and they had the RAF screen wide open and the quarterback didn't read it.
Keep on doing what we're doing in protection. McKenzie has opportunities to obviously tuck and go, and he has opportunity to step up and throw. All right? Let's keep on doing the job in protection.
Gonna get their best shot coming out of the third. Best shot.
Defense, you played 48 snaps. They got 6 points. Offense, we're protecting McKenzie. We just got to make a few more plays. We got it. That was an awesome first half. It's over. 0-0. Let's go win this one. You guys got 30 minutes left in you as brothers. Let's get it done.
And those brothers were tested early in the third quarter as the Tigers went on a 14-0 run.
From the 2-yard line, 5-10. 15, spinning 20, outside, look out, 25-30, 35-40, 45-50 to the right side of the field. Collier will come and make a tackle, but all the way to the UCF 26-yard line. Dropping, looking, stepping up, rolling out left, throws down, man is open, caught, touchdown Auburn. One-on-one coverage downfield, pass is caught, and tripped up at the 22-yard line is Chandler Cox. He's got a gain of 16, he was all alone as he snuck out.
Now you're seeing the effect of being out on the field a little bit, Mark, right there by this defense.
And off to Kerryon Johnson, will go to the end zone, touchdown Auburn. And the Tigers quickly back-to-back touchdown drives, so the Knights have themselves wobbling a bit.
Things settled down for the defense as the Knight air attack got back on track.
What an incredible catch by the senior tight end Jordan Akins. Boy, McKenzie on the run. Finds Traquan Smith. He's been quiet, but a big catch there. First down at the Auburn 12, trying to tie the ball game up. Play fake. McKenzie back, throws underneath, pass caught. Anderson, 10, 5, to the 2, to the 1-yard line. The surge to the end zone. Touchdown! Otis Anderson from 12 yards out on a PAT from tying it up.
Senior leadership ended the third quarter with a punishing performance.
And on first down, they'll pitch it outside. And nice tackle, and Jakeem drops the running back, Devin Barrett. Between A.J. Wood and Pat Jasinski, drop Cam Martin. No gain. They've got 3rd and 13 from their own 29. Stidham dropping, looking, pressure, steps up, sack, got him at the 21-yard line. Jemias Pittman drops him for the 6th sack today by the Knight defense. And as Uncle Mo shifted from Auburn's sideline to the Knight sideline, 4th quarter coming up. Auburn's going to punch. We're tied at 20.
They're not ready. They're not ready. They're not. We're going to eat today. We're going to eat today.
Finding a rhythm in the arm of their American Offensive Player of the Year, UCF once again took the lead, a lead they would not relinquish.
Throws out, pass caught Traquan. Can he break a tackle? He does at the 49, 50. He's at the 45. He breaks another tackle to the Auburn 42-yard line. First down, 15 to the 11-yard line. Boy, it was an ankle tackle away. McKenzie rolls out. McKenzie dances. McKenzie's going to look and throw to the end zone. Caught, touchdown! Dredrick Snelson! 9 yards and a lead for UCF.
The magic is back. The magic is back. As Auburn's offense continued to struggle, the 5th-year veteran capitalized on a Tiger mistake.
Looks, throws, pass, intercepted! Burkett, 40, 35, 30, to the house! He's gone! Touchdown! Shaquan Burkett, pick 6! Boom!
We got him, turn, baby. We got it. Yeah, no point, baby. Undefeated. We got it.
The Knight faithful couldn't rest easy just yet. A quick drive by the Tigers and a missed UCF field goal. The Knights found themselves only up by a touchdown with 2:18 left in the game and a hot Jarrett Stidham under center.
Looking, pressure, throws, pass is caught, first down, 34-yard line.
If I'm coach, I'm going to say, hey, find 33 and let's get a man on him some way, somehow.
He's got time. He looks, he throws, his pass is going to be caught at the 21-yard line. Catch is made by Nate Craig Myers. It's a first down to the UCF 21. Stidham back to throw, pressure, throws it up towards the end zone. Pass is going to be intercepted! Intercepted! Antoine Collier picks it off! Antoine Collier, the true freshman, with pressure. Stidham threw it up. He picks it off. And with 24 seconds to go, perfection awaits UCF. 1 knee left, no better moment than a victory formation. And the final frost will end in perfection. The UCF Knights will do something no one else in college football can claim. Play them all, win them all, unbeaten, 13-0.
I'll be honest with you, I got tears, buddy. I love it. I love it. These kids did it.
Hey, 13-0, you already know what it is. SEC, we don't care. 13-0, let's go, baby. He's no chance. Who can hang with the big boys, huh? 13-0. 13-0. We did it. Woo! 13-0, baby. 13-0. Yeah. Champions, baby. Champions. Number 1, baby. Let's go.
Yep, believe it or not, it's still real. They did it. And for you, Knight Nation, a special farewell.
Thank the UCF program for a wonderful season, man. Being up back-to-back each week, every game. Y'all really don't understand how much we appreciate that, man. Y'all help us come this far. Y'all help us become undefeated. Love UCF forever, man. Forever and night. Peace out, baby.
Father, champion, and the nation's only undefeated coach, left with one final message for his brothers.
Hey, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Is that all right? I'm going to keep a lot of things real here. I showed up 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and I saw a bunch of guys that didn't even want to be in the damn building. Guys that didn't work together. I didn't know how the hell we were going to get that fixed. I thought it was going to take 4 or 5 years to get the thing to maybe win a conference championship. What you guys did is freaking impossible. It's not even unbelievable, it's impossible. From 0-12 to 13-0 in 2 years. It's incredible. Hey, let me start with this. What got you guys here is the brotherhood. It's the love, it's the work ethic, it's the togetherness, it's the unity. I don't care if I'm your coach or somebody else is your coach, never forget it. All right? You take it with you when you leave UCF. You take it into everything else. Together, a group of people like this can accomplish anything. I'm going to be the biggest UCF fan in the world for those of you that are staying. For those of you who are leaving, I'm so glad you got to experience a year like this before you got out of here. All you young players at this school, you guys can keep on accomplishing this stuff every year if you keep working like you worked the last 2 years. Okay? I'm gonna go try to get another group of guys to play together and to love each other like you guys. But never forget it here. Okay? I'm not proud. I'm not even really happy for me right now. I'm just so happy for you guys. Okay? Coming back and trying to help you win this thing, if I'm keeping it real, I didn't think we had a damn chance because of all the circumstances surrounding it. But you guys found a way to dial it in. You guys found a way to play harder than them. And just like every other game this year, you guys found a way to get it done. I'm honored to have been your coach. Love you guys.
Love you, coach.
Love you, coach. Love you, coach. One more time. Hey, Bobcat tonight. One team. One beat. You believe in me, man.
Humbled by their success, the Knights return home ready to build off the hype.
The season is over. There's no more games to be played. 13-0, undefeated, your UCF Knights. And what better way to celebrate a championship than at the happiest place on earth? The afternoon kicked off with a parade down Main Street in front of none other Cinderella Castle.
When people win big things, they say we're going to Disney World, right? Well, it's right in our backyard. That's one of the many things that makes UCF so special.
We are annual pass holders, so we come out here a lot, and being able to mix both the Disney and UCF, it makes it even sweeter.
You know, as a member of the class of 02, there was a lot of hard seasons in there. To see them accomplish what they've done has been so awesome, and I think it's going to be such a great thing to bring pride to Knight Nation.
Magical and unique. Can you think of another place in America where this would happen? It's remarkable.
It was an amazing season. 2014 and then 0-12 after that, and then back to this again. We're back up there with the big boys again.
We're the champs of the world!
Players, staff, and Disney favorites were able to interact with fans as they celebrated their magnificent season.
You know, there's no place like Disney. Just to have the experience to be here. I remember I was just talking earlier to some of my teammates. I was here my freshman year when we went to Fiesta Bowl. And I can say that, you know, going 13-0, we made history, and Disney made history once again by bringing this crowd in. And I mean, it's just been one magical experience for all of us.
You couldn't write it any better. It's kind of like a movie. So standing up there with Shaquem, just blessed to have that guy as a teammate. It's probably my last moment in like a UCF uniform with him. So couldn't end it any better way for him, and it's just an unreal feeling.
Being able to be on that float and looking down to the fans and being able to hear him scream my name, I mean, it's been amazing. I mean, I won't change it for nothing in the world.
Afterwards, the team enjoyed their favorite Disney rides at Magic Kingdom. However, none of this could have been possible without one of UCF's own, George Kalogridis, the president of Walt Disney World Resort.
I want to thank George Kalogridis and Josh Tomorrow and the whole team at Disney World for showing our team just a unique experience.
Thank you, Disney, for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Thank you for all you guys done for us, and thank you for the support.
And what other way to end a magical season than right here under the Happily Ever After fireworks show at Magic Kingdom. I'm Sammy Kincaid, and we'll see you Monday night in downtown Orlando. The stage is set, and the key to the city is ready to be given to the national champions, Orlando's hometown team, your UCF Knights.
Let's go Knights, baby! I won the title! I was here for 0-12. I'm here for 13-0. Let's go Knights! National champs, baby! We're the national champions until someone beats us, right? You gotta be the man to beat the man, and no one's beating us, so we're still the man. National champs, national champions! We want them! Go Knights! #1, UCF!
We're just trying to celebrate what I think is an extremely rare type of thing that just occurred, to go undefeated, to not have a bye week, with all the distractions that they overcame. Just really proud of our kids.
I was extremely excited, you know, when we got here. I was like, you know, there's going to be a bunch of people there, and you get up on stage and you see the people, and then there's more people, and then more people, and you know, and it was just unreal to see the turnout that we had and how many people actually support us, and it's just unreal, and we appreciate it so much.
We were sitting on 408, trying to get off 408, and the traffic was bad, and we're like, is this normal rush hour? And then we realized every car had a UCF sticker or UCF plate on it, and it was so exciting.
And when the lights, everybody put their lights on the phones, absolutely incredible. I apologize, my voice is still not back from the Peach Bowl.
Fans lit up downtown Orlando to show their support of their Knights shining for all of college football to see.
Simple math, like what is it, the transitive property? We beat Auburn, Auburn beat Georgia and Alabama. We're automatically the champs.
I think that the true champion should be settled on the field. Absent of that path this year, we're claiming a national championship. Our kids deserve that, but I take nothing away from the student athletes who are going to compete in the CFP championship. It's not their fault that we didn't have an opportunity to settle it on the field, but it's certainly not our kids' fault either. So we're proud of our national championship Knights, but I'd love to see the field expanded. I think that at least 8 would be more appropriate.
The city of Orlando showed their full support for its hometown team as Mayor Buddy Dyer gave the key to the city to the national champions.
Well, first off, it's just cool to say national champions. I just like saying it a lot, national champions, national champions. It just rolls off the tongue, you know.
It's being able to say you're a national champion. When I got here, you'd wear your letters on your hat and nobody would know where it was. But now everyone knows us and I can wear my hat proudly.
We have the most heart, the most will, and no losses.
Yeah, I'll remember this for the rest of my life, you know, this picture, everyone screaming loud, watching the game, and just celebrating the national championship that we deserve.
Go Knights, charge on!
Feels good to be a national champion, baby.
You did it, Knight Nation. You packed the streets. You showed them who the true national champions are. And on behalf of the team, thank you for an incredible season and charge on. On Church Street, I'm Sammy Kincaid.